Hi there. I just finished videoing my Gizmo the Friendly Kitty video lesson for the kids. I'm still covered completely in cat hair, but I thought I'd check in and just let the rest of you know how I'm doing. It's been 11 days now since my cancer surgery, and I'm feeling really quite good. All of the bandages and steri strips and stitches are gone, and the full extent of the surgery is now very evident. And I'm doing pretty good with that. So I'm trying to stay fairly busy and but still get lots of naps and things like that in. Obviously, like many of you, I can't leave the house. The biggest difference, I think, for me is I actually got the chance to prep for this. So since diagnosis, which was late January, I think early February, I've known that cancer surgery was coming and very possibly chemotherapy after that. So I had the opportunity to prepare myself mentally, prepare work, prepare everything for being cut off from the world and being isolated and keeping myself away from other people and their germs and things like that. So going into this COVID experience, I was quite well prepared, which I know many people are not, but I was able to already kind of have mentally prepared myself for it. But as I was going through the Gizmo lesson today, there was something that really struck out to me that I thought I'd share with the rest of you. It's found in the book of Romans, chapter 12, and it talks about peace and living in peace. And what I talk to the kids about is we have this kitty, his name is Gizmo, and he is really good at maintaining peace. Not all the time. He makes lots of mistakes. He chases after the other cat and bats him and things like that and drives everybody a little crazy. But most of the time, Gizmo is really good at doing things that keep peace. He avoids conflict as much as he can. When there's situations that he knows are going to stress him out, he moves away from them. And when he does something wrong, he actively seeks forgiveness. When he does bother the other cat, you can see him kind of go, oh, drat. Yeah, I did that. I should go lick her ears or snuggle up to her and keep her warm and things like that. And the biggest thing he does is he goes out of his way to be pleasant. And I think that's something that all of us can learn from right now. I know my daughter was talking to a gal that does Amazon, and the woman was at the end of her shift, and my daughter's package had magically disappeared somewhere into Never Never Land. And my daughter was very calm and very pleasant, and the woman was just blown away on the other end of the phone with just how not freaking out my daughter was. I know my dear friend Gwen is a medical professional, and she's crazy busy. People are panicking, and so she and the team she works with are trying so hard to do everything for people, and people just have really short fuses right now. So that's just what I want to challenge everybody else with, is what I really challenge the kids with this week as well. And it's just about that pleasantness, about trying to be peaceful. It says in chapter 12, verse 17, be careful to do what is right in the eyes of everyone. And I think that's something that we often miss. We're trying to do what we know is right and things like that. But sometimes in a time like this, we need to go the extra mile and try to avoid those conflicts, try to stay away from those situations that are going to put us in a place where we're not going to be pleasant. And we need to actively pursue staying out of those situations. The other thing it says is, if it's possible, as far as it depends on you, live at peace with everyone. And I love the phrase in there, as far as it depends on you, because that's the deal. It's you. It depends completely on you. Your choice is whether or not you decide to be pleasant, whether you decide to keep the peace, whether you decide to put things aside and go the extra mile to seek forgiveness, to avoid conflict. That choice is yours. So that's my challenge to you. A little update and a little challenge. Have a good week.